Underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. So flip the bag, made it flip like a flip phone. Underdog crypto. Look at my bank account. Lifted my bag, I'm a millionaire crypto. Underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. So flip the bag, made it flip like a flip phone.
It's your boy Underdog Crypto here with another cryptocurrency video. Before I get started, let me make sure that everything's going right with this online. You know, sometimes the audio is not working. So let me check with you. I'm going to go into the live stream. If you're watching this and you can hear the audio, let me know. And I'm going to get right to it as soon as I get the confirmation, because I don't want you to miss a moment of this information. Can you hear the audio on this program? Let me know before I get started, folks. All right, I got the confirmation. Thank you very much, Greg Hill, Shook Focus Digital, Jason Hull, Kings and Queens Empowerment. If you're ready, let's get started. It's your boy Underdog Crypto, and I'm doing a surprise live stream because, you know, I'm one of those people. I love to win. Do you like to win? I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time with crypto being at 38,000. Now, I know some people are like, Underdog Crypto, why would you say that? Because I am putting myself in a position to make a lot of money, and I'm making a lot of money, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing right now, how I have put myself and the people I talk to, the people I'm called to serve, in a position to win. Y'all ready? Let's get started. But before I do that, I got to tell you what I do that's most important. I surround myself with people that I know have my best interest in heart. And I want to talk about that. I want you to check out this video. Check this out, and then I'll go ahead and get started.
You can go on there, buy a horse, breed the horse, and race it. So there's a whole bunch of highbrow things that you can do in there. It's like literally like a horse race. So later on, I saw Chicken Derby, which is basically racing chickens. And that project has just come out. It just minted 2 weeks ago. So I tried to get into the mint. It was like 10K. They were minting 10K chickens. I wasn't able to get one. But what I did was I wasn't discouraged. I went on OpenSea afterwards, and OpenSea is a place where you can go on and buy NFTs. I went on afterwards, and I found a chicken that I thought was a good value. I bought it for the mint price, which was 0.42 ETH. Here, 2 weeks later, I have a standing offer for 0.07 ETH, basically double the money I paid for it. In 2 weeks' time, guys, that's 2 weeks' time. Some stocks, you have to hold them for years to get 100% out of them, right? But that's what we got coming up for us. Like, these are the advantages we can take advantage of as a community. So,
Blackrue and Blackrue Investing. What was that, folks? September the 1st, 2021. The Crypto Intelligence Committee's very first collaboration together. I told you I was trying to get the best and the brightest individuals from different aspects of the market. Blackrue Investing, a gentleman who is a software engineer, a gentleman who also is on the Benzinga show, which has over 100,000 viewers. And every Monday he does his stock trading and crypto trading. And I knew that if I could just get these minds together, that you could watch and get this information out. And in September 1st of 2021, Blackrue said two things that he saw in the market coming up: Zed Run and Chicken Derby. I remember I kind of chuckled myself when he said Chicken Derby. And then he talked about the $10,000 for a NFT chicken that you can breed, that you can race, and that you can sell. And how he went to OpenSea, grabbed one of these because it had become so expensive that he needed to try to find another place to get a chicken. And he didn't say the cost, but he got 200% gain offer on his NFT. Well, folks, If you tried to go do that right now with Zrun, which is one of the projects you talked about, you know what your answer would be? It's sold out. If you tried to do that with the evolution of chickens, Chicken Derby, and you try to get one, it's sold out. And right now, folks, we're in a position where we know this. And this is why this conversation, I wanted to have this flash live stream with you. And I'm just here to rock with you, tell you what happened with me. But I like to put my money where my mouth is, but I also like to show you. So let me show you a little something about the Crypto Intelligence Committee and about what I am doing that has put me in a position to win right now. When I'm watching everyone else saying, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, I'm looking at the other 10 videos I done told you about. Now, let me show you something. I'm going to share my screen with you here, and I want you to see this for your own self. Here we go. We have right now a post from Win NFT Horse. You have heard me talk about this, and I'm going to go full screen so y'all can see this very clearly. Now, this Win NFT Horse, they're showing this new horse that they're coming out with, and this is not a conversation about the horse. What I want you to understand is what they're about to do. I posted this on my Twitter that we are happy to announce, this is 20 hours ago, that Binance version 1 will start on January the 25th. There will be $2 million prize pool for this multi-gameplay that's waiting for you. For prize details, see Binance. Now, this game is releasing on Binance. And this game on Binance, it shows you $2 million. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind having about $2 million extra. Now, why is that important? This is what's happened. November the 25th of 2021, Justin Sun said those horses were being released and it'll be about $10 per horse. There was 10,000 horse boxes, mystery boxes. First come, first serve. They sold out in less than an hour. I want to say it was less than 10 minutes, but I don't know for sure. But I know they sold out very quickly. That was $100,000. 4 weeks later, 4 weeks, the average cost for an NFT, forget about what you know about crypto. Hear what I am trying to tell you. The average cost was about $500. It was like $496. And I just did a video on it where I outline it. So if you got in, then you would have made almost $500 for a simple, silly NFT that all you had to do is get in. Now, since that time, the average cost has went up to $690. I showed you the horses are going down. Now, Binance is about to release this horse too. This is the first mover for Binance in this space. It's the first mover for Tron in this space. Why is that important to you? Right now, how's your crypto doing? No matter what project you are in, no matter how much you love your project, very few projects are not bleeding out right now. But I have moved assets into NFTs, a different part of crypto, and I have not only saved myself from this large crash going on, I have made over double my money in less than 4 weeks. Double by investing into something that's in the realm of crypto that we just haven't grasped yet. Now, one of the questions that come to mind is, how do we know what to look for? Blackrue told us in September of 2021. And if we had listened, we would have got in early on all these projects, but we don't know what to look for. And so the question I see is, how do we know what to look at in an NFT? Underdog Crypto is not able to see the future, nor is any other content creator. No one knows. Only thing we can do is to research and take that research and apply it, and then we have to speculate. It's a speculative market. Now, there's different type of people. There's people who want the long-term hold, the short-term hold, the medium-term hold. But most crypto people, we function on this short-term hold. I don't know about that. I waited 19 months before I sold my first cryptocurrency because I wanted to get the maximum money I could. So I can't relate to individuals who want that quick turnover. But what I can do is tell you that in every bear market I've won, and you can win too. Let me tell you what's going down and what we need to think about as we go forward. Now, I'm going to share my screen yet again, and I want you to keep in mind that sold out, the one that Blackrue told you about, and also sold out, the second one I told you about. The ones I told you about are also being sold out. So let me tell you what's going on. Some things I want to drop in your mind because I want to shift the people that I'm called to serve to thinking differently. I can't make you. I talked to a subscriber earlier, and I don't like to say subscriber. I talked to a person in my community earlier, and they said something that I think is important. I want to share with you. They said, you can't make people see opportunity. And that's so true. The only thing I can do is to tell you about it. And let me show you some things I see are going on. Now, I'm not telling you to invest in these things. I just want to show you some of the moves that I am making and some of the things that I want you to consider. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. Let me exit this and let's get this here. It says, all right. So it says it's already sharing my screen. So let me try this again. And let's show you. There we go. Exactly what I think you should see. So I'm going to make this maximized so you can see everything. So if I look at Ape NFT, I've been talking about this project. It's not because I like Ape NFT. I don't really like any cryptocurrency project. If I'm really being honest with you, I see them as a means in which I can get wealth. I don't have any love or hate for any of these things. I appreciate and respect their technology. I don't hold on to anything. So that's how I look at it. But I looked at this project and I told you several weeks back that there's some connections here you need to see. Now, you see all these connections? Now, one of the connections I want to talk about, and I want you to give credit. I always give credit where credit's due. Shook Focus Digital talked about this too. This was the connection I want you to think about. Now, what is this? This is the big NFTs that were real popular last year. Now, this is a Yacht Ape Club, and everybody heard about these, but these are a little bit different. These were released on the Tron network, and I bought one. Now, I'm not going to click on my wallet because I don't want to go into the cybersecurity piece, but I bought one of these mutant ones. Now, is it going to be big? I don't know, but I know that I would much rather put my money into an NFT that it may give me an opportunity to save my current position in crypto, then allow Bitcoin to go down and control my wealth. Now, I also want to talk about this. This is Tron Bulls. Again, this is still under that Tron network. Still, you could have found this information by going to NFTs that Tron was in at the time. Maybe you want to invest in it, maybe you don't, but you're asking what's going on. Now, these NFTs are going to be associated with a future game. All of these have special abilities and there's rarity. And I don't play games, but this is what I look at this as. I see this as money. How do you know what to choose? You have to make the best educated guess based on your research that you think. Here's another one I found. Now, have I invested in this one yet? No, I haven't invested in this one yet. Will I invest in this one? I may just invest in this one. Now, what is this? It's Cool Cats. And Cool Cats is a project, again, that I have to look more into. But the things I'm seeing in it, it allows you to mint these tokens. And you can get 7% return or 3% return from the pool. And there's a limited amount. My point to all of this is that we have opportunities that we have to consider when we're looking at this thing called cryptocurrency. And we are missing them because we don't know how to break this binary concept of hold a token and hope that it goes up really quickly, the token itself. And day trade, meaning you sell it at 10%, 20%, or whatever you sell it for to make a little bit of profit. Take profits as you go. We are stuck. And it gets to me sometimes. And I'll be honest with you, it gets to me sometimes. I ask myself, how can I get the message to the people without giving financial advice that if you keep making the rules of this binary concept, you're going to continue to be subject to the rules of when the crypto goes down, your profits go down. I don't like to play by the rules. This is financial wealth. This is not a game. This is a business if you have a business mind. Now, if you're day trading and playing around with it, I might not be the person for you. I'm about my business with this crypto. Are you about yours? Are you about yours? I wanted you to think about what is going on in the current state. I'm going to show you here. I bought 12 horses. Oh, I can't show you this yet. Let me go ahead and show you this right now. I'm going to share my screen for a moment with you. And, here we go. So I bought 12 horses here. So this is my pool of horses. Now, from these horses, I have horses that I can breed that right now currently are worth and valued no less than 3,000 if I was getting the low end. But the way I power these horses up, some are powered as high as 5,000 or more. For some reason, there's an arbitrage between what shows in the game and the powers they have here. But I power these things up. Now, I put myself in a position to win. This horse race game is the same game that has sold out with Zed Run, sold out with Chicken Derby. It continues to sell out on other games like D-Race, which is on Binance. There's so many other things that keep selling out. And I'm thinking to myself, I can make 42 horses from these 12. I can breed them. If I sell each and every one of these horses, even if I sold them at the value which they are stating, the bear market value, I would put myself in a position to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the reality is, there's with what I've done with them to make them more rare, there's no way I wouldn't put myself in that position. Why not? Why not spend my money on this instead of on video games that don't give anything back? Look, I am trying to show you here that Blackrue Investing told us something in September. We missed it. Blackrue Investing gave us two things that we could have been using right now. Oftentimes the conversation is, I wish I could go back to 2011 and buy Bitcoin for $1. I'm starting to believe that that is not a true statement. We say it, but we're so ready to make the money now, we ignore when things are down. The most basic rule of economics is buy low, sell high. But the opposite is we don't want to buy it when it's low. So I wanted to get this message to everybody that we have to start moving differently. And that's why I'm moving differently. I'm going to bring up Indigo Saint because I'm telling you, Opulus was one of those other projects that we talked about. We did a series on Opulus with the Crypto Intelligence Committee. If you had got in, it was a pre-sale. We talked about this for over 2 weeks before it even launched. And any of the pre-sales, they had 2 pre-sales, you could have got in for less than a penny. When it released on KuCoin, it was 15 cents. At its high, it went to $5.65. Tell me one of your projects that you own right now that would have made you that much equity. What if you had just bought $1,000 worth and it went all the way up to $5.65? Check it now. Even with the recession with crypto, it's over $1.65. And that is only if you think about holding the token. This is where we're different in our approaches. And this is why people are frustrated in crypto. I am not holding a token anymore in 2022 moving forward. And that's all I'm doing. It is outdated. It's outdated to only hold a token. If that's all you're going to do, I'm telling you, you'll find this channel is going to become less and less effective for you because I want to use the technology. See, Indigo Saint is going to be releasing an NFT. Why is that important? I'm a musician who's one of the greatest musicians I've ever heard, who's about to release NFTs in the music industry. In the music industry, you can get these NFTs, and the way you support is you like the music anyway. Why not have a music NFT that, as the value of the artist increases and other people in the community like the music, the value of your cryptocurrency increases for long term? Isn't that blue chip stock? Or when he releases his Opulus, the same project that some people are only holding a token. What about that rocket? When he releases a song that he can give you percentage of the copyrights, who here has gotten a royalty check? Have you ever received a check for royalties? Spotify collections, iTunes collections. Alexa, play Indigo Saint. We got to start thinking. This is going to be released to independent artists. Imagine this part. The way I'm moving, the reason I keep winning is not only surrounding myself with people who are like-minded, but to keep my skills fresh by seeing the movement, to seeing the writing on the walls. Those people who bought Bitcoin were not geniuses. They just had enough foresight to say, I don't know what's going to do, but I'd rather hold some of it and take a chance than not hold it all. But the mindset now is I don't want to hold it because I don't want to buy it and I'm not sure where the bottom is. No one knows the bottoms. I don't want to buy it because I might be buying the top. No one knows the tops. Nobody. Zero. An amount of influencers we have, no matter how many subscribers we have, it doesn't make the information more valuable. In fact, you have to be leery because the more followers people have, sometimes people start to amend the truth in order to get those subscribers. Where a channel like this, where Blackrue Investing with 686 followers, I think he might have 800 followers now. 800 followers, and he gave nuggets that led to these things being sold. Chicken NFTs. Did you hear me? I said chicken NFTs sold for $10,000. Some of us don't even have a cryptocurrency that's valued at $10,000. Now I do. I'm not sure what your pockets look like because I don't want to know what your pockets look like. But if you don't hold anything that's more than $10,000, then ask yourself, what's worth that much? Your car? He told you two things that you could have got into for pennies on a dollar, maybe hundreds of dollars, that sold out. And at the top, they were selling for $10,000. I've told you about this project, and my least amount of viewership is on the Wind Horse NFT. You know why? Because people don't have that vision. They're going to wait. And I want you to time code it. What's today's date? 1/21/2021. Tell me, 2022. 1/21/2022. Underdog Crypto saying everyone's going to wait until the project blows up the people who decided to look at it, their bank accounts, and then you're going to start seeing them get in. And it's going to be this never-ending cycle of not knowing that you better start to take those chances when you feel that the research supports the truth. I don't have a dog in this fight. This video is not endorsed, right? So just so you know, if you're in the United States, if you have a paid endorsement, then I would tell you at the beginning, hey guys, this has been a paid endorsement by fill in the blank. This is not an endorsement, folks. I have $0 I've received from anybody. What I have done through the last year, and now it's about to be a year, in February 6th, it'll be a year on this platform, is put you in more positions to win than almost most content creators. And not because I'm shilling or fudding. I could care less. These projects do not care about us. Let me make that very clear. Underdog Crypto understands that. They don't care about you. The community is the only thing I care about, and you should only care about the community. And if it so happens to support a project, then so be it. But if that project will not put food on your table, you have to do that. So I have to go out there and find these things, do the research, and hand it to you. Folks, this is what I'm asking you to do. Take a look at the videos we're giving out here. I'm going to go to the comments so y'all have an opportunity to talk back and forth, because this was a surprise video that I want to do. But let's make things very clear. I have zero love for any cryptocurrency project. They couldn't pay me enough to have love for them, because I know the reality of the world. If you don't go get this money, the money is not going to come get you. If you don't take the initiative, that it will not happen. I don't know about anybody else, but I was never given a silver spoon. And I know that no one's going to feed you, but I'm going to give you this knowledge. And I hope that there is one person, if I can just have one person to change their life, that's all I care about. I had actually thought about shutting down my channel recently. I've been contemplating if I expand it or shut it down. I thought about shutting down the channel. You know why? Because I thought to myself, I do a lot of work to try to get people in a position to win. It can be frustrating sometimes because I can't give financial advice. And when you see the cycle happen over and over and over again, it can get a little bit challenging to do the work that comes with it. See, I can make this money without anybody here. I can just sit with the community, my day ones, talk to my Blackrues, talk to the people I surround myself with, my family, pick up the phone, say, this is the moves I'm making. I don't need to do this. I'm doing this to help as many people as possible. Now, that doesn't mean that your project won't go down. It doesn't mean that we won't have any rug pulls. It doesn't mean that I can't be wrong about the research. I am a human being. But what the truth is, check my videos. My very first thing I said, I'm here for the people I'm called to serve and nobody else. I'm here for the people I'm called to serve. And if we don't start serving this knowledge and we continue to wait until someone tells us it's good, we're going to continue to lose. We got BitBoy Crypto with millions of viewers. And the reason being because he gets to lie to you and you buy it. I'll say it. He lies to you. He gets endorsements. He'll tell you it's an endorsement. I don't have a problem with an endorsement, but I have a problem with when you put yourself in a position and you pump up a token on 1 week and then you dump it the next week. I have a problem with that. I can't do any more to help you unless you're willing to help yourself. So I'm going to say again, NFTs may be a fad for a moment, but right now, this is what I see. I see that right now I have, while the market's going down, I flipped my money. That's all I can tell you. I showed you my horses. From those 12 horses, I can make 42. What do you own that can turn into another car that you can sell? Just give you the opportunity. That's all I'm going to ask you. The opportunity to make money. The opportunity is all I can give you. The opportunity. I'm going to be talking about a few projects that I want to talk about soon. One, I'm going to be talking about Intimate Token. I want to do that in a way because they haven't done anything new in regards to their strategy. They haven't done anything new in regards to their roadmap. There's some things I want to talk about in regards to that. And I promised I would bring you those videos, but I can't create news. So I don't want to say I'm going to bring you a new video just to be doing it. That's shilling. I don't shill any of these projects. So I'm not going to shill Intimate. I'm going to tell you what I find if their roadmap changes. I'm also going to talk about Safe Haven project. Recently, Safe Haven kind of rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest with you. They did something that was, in my personal opinion, very low from a person standpoint. It's not the project. The project is good, but from a person standpoint, I approached them a few months ago about something, and I don't like people building off your labor. And so I'm going to talk about that too. I'm going to talk about the realness behind the scenes, what we need to see. And I'm going to do that for those who want to know. But we still need to navigate in this world of survival. And we need to find a way to get to the other side where we can stop being so dependent on the comfort of the man of every 2 weeks. You get paid. If you want to be comfortable, you shouldn't be in crypto. If you want to find wealth, you need to do a lot more research than I'm doing, and I do this every day. So I want you to be on top of that. So community, that's what I got. I hope that you heard what I said about Blackrue Investing. I want to give thanks to him for giving us that information in September. I want to also shout out Shook Focus Digital. He's been doing some great work. If you haven't seen his channel, hashtag Shook Focus Digital. It's not the number of people on your channel, it's the quality of the information you have. Hopefully I'll get the crypto intelligence community back together. There's so much need to talk to you about. And I have some prizes coming on. And I'm going to be announcing the winners of the Legacy Challenge. The ones I'm going to be announcing those winners here in the next weekend. I haven't forgotten you. and those videos on Intimate. I'm gonna get those out to you too. All this is in play, but right now I'm focused on Indigo Saint release of his song at the end of this month. I want to have a watch party. I hope that you share this information. So let's get over here to the channel and let's see what's going on. Thank you for allowing me to talk to you about that, folks. It's 30 minutes in. I've talked to you about some things that I think are going to win. Let's get to the channel. All right, so I'm looking through the channel, and I want to bring this up. Jason Hool, I appreciate you personally. He's always here supporting me as a content creator. I'm a real person behind this little video camera with a microphone. Real person, real life. And so I appreciate the conversations. I've been here since the beginning, and I appreciate that. I want to say Shook Focus. Thank you very much. Shook Focus is the content creator I was telling you about as well. And so I want to make sure that I acknowledge him while we're here. And I'm going to just jump through Kings and Queens. I see you. Thank you very much for being here. And I won't take too long. I'm going to read this other one because I don't want to put anybody's ID out here if they want it to be. But here's one that says, the courage it takes to do what you do for the people. It's inspiring. You've brought hope and joy and knowledge to many. I think speak for many when I say thank you. And I thank you. And I really appreciate that. And they're going to have new horses on the 25th. So Jason Hool, he's getting back to business. And he said this Binance thing that's happened with Tron and Binance win horse NFT. Remember, I said that to you. It is happening on the 25th. It's the 21st. You got 4 days. You got 4 days to figure out what you want to do. You still got time on the other ones. Can I promise you to go up? No. Only thing I can tell you is my facts. I showed you my horses. I bought 12. I started with 1. In my video, I told you about it. It went to 3. I've made some moves since then. I'm in profit. I moved a significant amount of money into horses because I wanted to keep my investment up while Bitcoin went down. See, I'm strategizing, folks. And I kept my investment and I doubled it. The money I put in there has doubled. And some horses have more than doubled. I'm doing pretty good for myself. That's what I'm doing. And I appreciate that. Now, let's see here. There's some more things that are being said here. We got Terry Jones. I'm gonna put you up because he's been riding for a while too. Thank you for your due diligence and work. You don't have to do this. I appreciate you, Terry. I appreciate everything you've said to me in the comments and also your support here. And I'm gonna bring up Shook Focus. I just want people to know who this is. Shook Focus, picking up exactly what's being put down. Projects go up and go down, but the quality research sticks, and that's so true. We have guys and girls. We have an opportunity here. You have an opportunity here. I wish I could. I'm a person who can do backflip, but I can't. There's some moves to be made. There's some real moves to be made in this market. I'm proud of those people like Indigo Saint. I speak to him on a daily basis. I know what he's doing. I am going to tell you, though, about this project that did something that I didn't like in regards to Safe Haven. And I'm going to talk about it because, again, I'm not owned by anybody. And when people build off your labor, I don't like it. But I want you to go to Safe Haven. And again, this is me. The project of Safe Haven is good to go. But something they did it as a business is why I said what I said at the beginning. You need to be careful about who you surround yourself with. See what they're doing with the music space. And I want you to ask who had that idea, who they already talked to. See, that's important to me. Nothing has changed for me in this world that I've been alive so far. People will continue to use your labor, continue not to give you credit, continue not to pay you, continue not to give you credit for the things you do, while other people are having to hustle, struggle to make it. And that's what I hear to disrupt. And they don't like it. They don't like it. So I think the best way to show people is by our actions. So we stick together as a community and make people like Indigo Saint, our content creators, push for that narrative. They want, and it's the companies can't ignore it. If we can do that, we can break this narrative of you being lied to. Literally, I'm seeing people pay to be lied to. It is, and they're brainwashed into it. And so I want to be a disruptor in that. But and that's another story for another day. Let's see what else we got going on here, folks. We got That's pretty much it. So let's get back to business. If there anything else, let's talk. Let's talk for a minute. We're 34 minutes in. We got 16 viewers at the time in which I'm giving you this video. It's 10:22 at night. It's COVID-19 outside. You can't go nowhere. I know you got some questions. Aren't you curious about some moves to make? I know some things are on your mind. So if you want to talk about either Win Horse NFT, you want to talk about NFTs and how do you know what to pick, talk to me. Let's have a quick conversation. I won't be able to answer everything for you, but I can answer some things for you. I will be very soon. I keep saying very soon, but I like to release a course. And some of the individuals who participated in the Legacy Challenge are going to win a course with your boy Underdog Crypto. And I'm going to be teaching you some things about open source intelligence. I'm going to be teaching you some things about crypto scams, how to spot them. One-on-one with me, we'll do some Zoom with a one-on-one private conversation where I bring you through this. And this is going to be also some of the courses that I will provide you. I'm an actual instructor. I always talk about it, but I actually can show you what to do. And at the end of it, if you so choose, I'm going to put you on an assignment and you're going to get that assignment. I know you're going to pass it and you'll get your certificate of completion. And I'll get that to you, present it to you in the mail, and it'll be a real deal Holyfield that you complete that task. You're not done learning, but that's the start of your learning. And I want to do that for you. So I got some questions. Let's bring it up. So what is the main thing you look for when buying NFTs? Good question. So this is new space for me. And it's interesting you said that. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring what you just set up. You said, what's the main thing you look for? How do you know what NFT to get into? So that's a common question. See, I anticipated that question. The thing about this piece, Crypto Pro, I like to give credit. I'm a researcher, so we're real big about giving other people credit when they say it. Crypto Pro has been flipping NFTs on VV, and go to his channel, 44,000 views on just his first video on VV. He's been flipping Ecomi NFTs for about a year, and it's something hit him and he started flipping them. His was in Marvel Comics and these popular brands, and he found that was something that he thought would be valued. And he took the road that Marvel Comics was popular, and I'm assuming he said, okay, this is an authorized brand. That's one thing. Are they authorized? So a lot of these meme tokens, if they're trying to emulate other projects, I ask myself, are they doing something different, which is okay? It's okay to do something similar to, as long as it's different. Or are they saying they are the guy or the girl? That I'm the guy who can give you the Star Trek NFTs. Did Star Trek authorize them? So one of the things I look for is big name brands of things that I think would be popular to a demographic. So to answer your question, I grew up on Star Trek. I knew about Star Wars, Garbage Pail Kids. Do you remember those things? If you remember those things, it's nostalgic. Human behavior shows me in research that there's a few things we do about nostalgia. We do a lot about remembering what things used to be. It reminds us a piece of the past. The world is a crazy place. So we like that. So human beings, we spend a lot of money on funerals, weddings, things that are important to us is psychological. So one of the things I research is the things that are from my past, my demographic. And I ask myself, what is nostalgic? What did I teach my kids? I like Sam Cooke. He's a great singer. I would sing for you, but I wouldn't do Sam Cooke justice. Now, I like Temptations. If someone had NFTs about the Temptations from Motown, I would buy every one of them. I will look for, a matter of fact, I'm going to look for Motown NFTs. I would buy every single NFT of Motown I could find. You got to look at that demographic. So I look at that piece. The Bored Ape Yacht Club. Tron is doing the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. If it was a few years ago with Walking Dead, I would think that would be even more popular. Right now, zombies and stuff is kind of in between. But if it's popular, I will go ahead and take a chance, and I might buy one or two. And I did buy one or two of those Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs because Eminem, and which let's bring this up. Let's bring this up. Let me stop sharing this, and let me show you this piece really quickly, because this goes along with your question. All right, let's go to right here. So Eminem, he bought this for over 400. Let me make it big so you can see it right here. 440,000. So yeah, let me see if I can make it even bigger. Let's make this thing bigger. So you can see it. There you go. That's a little bit too big. He bought this for $470,259, the last sale price. This is the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now, yes, this is the same project that Tron is doing, but these are the mutant version, and you can mint your own. And I got 2 of these. I got mine for about $150. If it turns to be 5,000, 200, 300, as long as I make more than $150, I'm okay. My money is still stagnant and static until I go to sell it. I see the offers on these, and people are offering different amounts of money, and they're setting the price. So this is different because you have to make your own market. Just like these are going to give you other benefits. So to answer your question, I look for nostalgia. I look for trends. And both of these ways are ways you can look for things that may be popular. But the reality is you got to get there first. And if you're not willing to get there first by taking a chance, then you're not going to get in at the lowest price. And let's see what else we got here. Okay, I see Greg said, let me know if you can find those Motown NFTs. I appreciate that. I will let you know. Going through your other questions, let's see. I just got an NFT horse yesterday, not really sure how to value a horse. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. So I was a little confused about this too, because this space for NFTs is new for me too. Okay, I've been buying, hodling, but I told you last year I'm going to be transitioning. So when you look at your horse, let me bring this up. I'm doing a lot of screen share just because I think it's important so you can see with your own eyes and not just hear what I'm saying. So if I go to my inventory and I go to marketplace, all right. So let's look at this. Let's talk about this. So this is how I'm valuing this horse. Okay. I'm going to show you in real time so everyone is on the same page. It is new, but you need to learn this so you can do it too. I'm going to show you that right now there's 33,471 horses. Now, I'm going to put for sale. Now, watch me here. I'm going to put the lowest price. Now, check this out. Pay very close attention to what I'm trying to show you here. The lowest price horse here is selling for $305, right? That's manageable. I told you that when I looked at it, it was $350. Here's the reason. Look at how many times it's been bred. That means that they created another horse from this horse. This one Arabian, they didn't do anything extra. They boosted it. They bred it. They spent about $100. They put a male and a female together. They made a baby. They did it 4 times. You're buying a horse that's been used 4 times. You're getting a diminished price of value. But let's talk about the calculator. Let's calculate this real quick. Let's try to show you on the screen what I want to show you. So let's do the math. Where people are missing this. Let's make it $305. You see it right there. I'm not making these numbers up. And they bred it 4 times. Now that's 1,220. So let's say that they had to get 2 horses originally, and both of them were at $350. So that's $700. So right there, they made $520 in net. But that's assuming that they spent that $700 almost each time. But here's the reality. It was bred 4 times. I don't know how many horses they have. So it's potential that they made $1,400. And if they got in with Justin Sun and they got it for $10, then they made over $1,390. Depending on when they got in, this is more and more money. But regardless, their $350 investment, their $350 has netted them this. What is Bitcoin doing for you right now? What is your product doing for you? So that's what they're missing. So let's go back to how do you value this horse? I'm transparent, folks. Now, if I was to change this, you saw that was 305. See, they're maximizing. This person is maximizing their money. but I want to get all 7 times. I want to breed this thing 7 times. So I changed it that I want a horse with 0 breeds. So now the base is $391. So if you came in and got this Arabian horse, which is the cheapest horse, that's $400 almost. When I told you about it was $350, the other day it was more. This is a brand new horse. So the market is making itself. When someone buys this horse, and this horse, then the least want value is 407. You're not going to put your value of your horse less than the lowest rate unless you really are desperate to get that money. People are going to find a range. That's how a market is set. Market makers. Someone has to sell it at a price. Someone has to beat that price. You find that sweet spot. Now, that's the cheapest horse. I got thoroughbreds for one of them. I showed you that. This is my thoroughbred. One of them was $2,100. When I first looked at it, it was $1,100. The next day was $2,100. If someone buys this cheapest thoroughbred now that they have someone priced out there, the next one's $305. $305. It's not going down, it's going up. Let's look at the highest price. Now, this thoroughbred is $30,000. Now, I would look at this horse to see what it's doing. It's pretty good. It's a pretty fast horse. Mine is faster. I don't think anybody's going to pay $30,000. So that's really a fake bid. So I'm looking at the average. Now, these are 12, 7, 5, 4. There's only 2 pages, folks. Look at that. There's only 21 horses. So the value of the horse is what you say the value is based on that market. So I'm going to get out of this. And because I think I explained that. I hope you understand that piece. And let's take this off the screen. Stop sharing. What do you think about moon-cats? I've been ignoring moon-cats because I see it too much. One of the things I don't like to do, by the time I see projects on social media, in my inbox, talked about by everybody, it's either already trending or it's too late. If you see my platform, I like to get into projects before anybody's even talking about them. And so that's why a lot of times you've seen the price increases on the projects I talk about, because I'm doing the research to try to get you as quickly as possible, research to put you in a position that in a year and a half, it'll go up. So I've seen moon-cats being pushed heavily. So kudos to their marketing. I've not looked at it because for me, while everyone is talking about it, it's trending already. It's too late. But I will take a look at that at some point, but there's a lot of projects out there. So I don't know about moon-cats. Let's see. You feel it's best to buy a female and male horse at the same time? Just your thoughts. So again, thank you for asking this question, Jason. I would consider, this is not financial advice, the disclaimer is still there. This is my personal opinion. I would consider playing around like everybody else is doing with the Arabian to see if you can flip your NFT. See, this is money that hasn't been made yet. My money is safe, but I have flipped these by selling at a higher price than when I bought them. So I'm making profit in a bear market. So I would say it is a smart move, but before you go investing in like a thoroughbred horse, 2,500, that's 5 G's for 2 pictures of a horse. I did it, but I understand my risk. I bought 12 of them. You saw there. I understand my risk, and I want those 12 to make me 6 figures or more. But before I would anybody else, I would just think that you would want to consider the least amount of money. So I would probably take one of those $341 horses or that's been bred 4 times with another inexpensive male and breed it. And if I flip it once at $350, that's half of my money back. If I breed it again, now that horse only has, I think, 6, one more breed. Now I got my money back if I sell it for $350. And if I breed it one more time, that horse is no good for breeding, but you can make it fast and it can make you money on the blockchain. I'm getting about $35 a day. That's pretty good money. $35 a day times 7 days a week times 4 weeks in a month. I'm making, I think, what you can have to do the math, folks, about $280 to $300 a month by playing 10 minutes. That's pretty good. I'll take it. If somebody put $300 on the ground, I will take it. So I don't know about you, but I'll take $1 off the ground if it's there for me to use. So yes, I would consider getting a male and female horse because I'm not doing this to play a game. It is fun, but I'm doing it to make money. This for me this is all about making money. It's a free NFT. So yes, I would get a male and a female, and I would start breeding. If that's my point, is to flip these to make money, and I would make money, get in and get out, buy more, go into different projects if you want to. It's real world assets that you're making money, and no one else is going to give you another free NFT. So yes, I would do that. Let's see here. VB showed a lot of promise because of their licenses. I absolutely agree with you did. And I do have a project coming. I'm working on it right now. I cannot wait after after Indigo Saint releases his NFTs, and there's a lot of stuff he's got going on. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. I really hope that y'all are taking that as serious as I am, because it's going to be huge, especially when Oculus gets here. It's going to be great. I don't know about you. I would love a royalty check, but back to what you're saying, Greg, their licenses is very important. It's all legal. Remember, that's part of my pre-search to research. Licenses, legals, and political. That's one of the things I told you I do in each and everything. They have the licenses. That's the utility, but we don't know if it's going to do good or not. That's the speculation. I apply that research, and then you got to make a decision. Ultimately, everybody has to make the decision, and they do. Let's see what we got here. I just going to say VB is better popularity, name brands, license, more likely to demand versus a fad trend NFTs in my perspective. Look, this is why I haven't shut down my channel. It's people like Terry Jones, Jason Houle, and Greg Hale. This is the conversation. I love to surround myself with people who think outside the box. Just think. Let's communicate. He's absolutely right. You take gambles when you on new things, just like I bought the muted board yacht for $150. That I don't know what it's going to do. I've looked at the research, and if I'm doing technical analysis, the other one did well. It doesn't have a lot. There's scarcity. That it seems well. I might lose out, and I might have a $150 investment in a JPEG. But if I'm right, if it goes up, I make money. If I make $50, I make money. So you're right. I do like those licenses, and that's why it's part of my research. Good job with that. Can you explain VB more? I am not the person to explain VB. I will get Crypto Pro, and I absolutely that's his zone of genius in the crypto intelligence community. Give the man respect. Go to Crypto Pro, Carlton Flowers. He is the VB king, and he is on it. You can win with VB with him. No, and like the young people say, no cap. You can win with Carlton Flowers, Crypto Pro. He's all things VB. I would not be doing it justice to even open my mouth. I do know they have the licenses. I give you the research, but he is a practical application using the technology to make you money. And so Carlton Flowers, Crypto Pro, part of the Crypto Intelligence Committee, I would recommend you hashtag him on YouTube and follow his content. And let me go down. We talked about Mooncats already. Have you seen a lot of celebrities pushing NFTs? Do you think it makes sense? Okay. Have you seen a lot of celebrities pushing NFTs? Do you think that makes sense? Makes it a gimmicky? Man, I like you. I'm serious. These are some really good questions. Yes. And yes. And we buy it. We got celebrity endorsements. People praise Elon Musk. We got people using fake endorsements, which I keep bringing to you like real endorsements. Snoop Dogg. We got Mike Tyson. We got a lot of people who are celebrities doing what they do, making money. These companies pay them money. They give them incentives. They give them tokens, and we buy it. We like Gucci. We like name brand. It's the same cow, but we convince ourselves it's different. Jordan hadn't played in over 20 years. We're still buying Jordans on the black market, on the regular market. We're doing sneakerheads. We got Yays. Look, people, it's a part of society of human beings. We crave and it just love celebrities. And so it does make it gimmicky and it makes it popular. Meme coins need that. I've talked about that before. I saw that Shiba Inu didn't have that like Doge did. They wasn't depending on the popularity of Elon Musk to make it popular like Doge did. They was depending on the community. That's why I'm saying this community will make you money if you, as the community member, are pushing this information out. If you're like your project do well, you push the information out. So it does make it gimmicky, but it works for those type of things, those niches. The Bored Ape style. Let's see here. Let's look through here. All about money. It is for me, and changing lives. For me, this is a look. Look, y'all see what I look like. That's not act like you don't. This is about freedom for me. For not just me, for people I'm called to serve. Money can't buy everything, but money can, and access to people to help you is everything. If we can only just get a fair opportunity, what could we do together as a community? So that's why I'll continue to push community, because yes, money is all about the money, but it's also about getting access to get it to get your foot into a position to get something that can be valued more later is important. All right. Do you know if there's a plan to make a horse attribute stick? Currently, when selling on the market, the drop down to base stats. Shook, man, I'm telling you, the Shook focuses on it. I gifted a horse, and those attributes went away, and I felt bad because I had spent money on it. That is something I want to find out. But from a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense because they want you to respend that money. And for the overall long-term aspect of your project, that's good. Unless you're building your horses to race and you have the fastest racer there is, and other people want to do that, then that loses that ability and it brings down the value of the horse. So this is strategy. There is no plan that I know of, but it's definitely, look, if y'all hear me, if I ask this question, Shook Focus Digital brought it up. I didn't do it. That's what he thinks. And that's what we're talking about here. I don't think there's a plan yet, but it's a great question. In some ways that's helpful to the project. Other ways it's actually good for us. You want people spending those money on their horses. You want them that burn those tokens. You want the value to go up. But in other ways, for the racing aspect, that's not good. But my question to you, Shook, what about when they cross-branded so you can play your horse on Binance and Binance horse on there? What if they do that? What if they get listed on Binance from a different perspective? Ape NFT gets listed on Binance. What are these partnerships coming to? See, I'm thinking about Ape NFT. I'm thinking about the Wink. There's so much more than just these horses, folks. All right. So let's get here. Play to earn, breed the horse to make money. If the horse cannot breed, upgrade the horse to make it faster on the blockchain. Absolutely. That is so important, folks. I'm making $35 a day. I don't have my calculator, so someone who might be Indigo Saint is a mathematician, so he would do this quicker. But let's just do the math real quick. The 35 times 7 is, that can't be right. It is. No, that can't be right. One more time. This is live, folks. $35 a day times 7 days a week. Oh, I didn't realize I'm making $245 a week times 4 weeks a month. I'm almost making $1,000 a month already. I've only had, I didn't even realize it. See, we don't pay attention to these little small things. Wow. Okay. So I knew I was making money. I just didn't realize how much. So that's good. I like what Oculus is doing with Little Pump and Soldier Boy. Absolutely. Oculus is now one of those top. It should have been one of my top picks, but it just exploded so much that most people, even though we told them about it beforehand, they missed it. So they didn't jump in on the pre-sale, or they couldn't jump in the pre-sale. And so it just got to $5 and I just didn't talk about it anymore because I don't normally talk about products that are that expensive. But now that's gone down a little bit. Might want to throw some Oculus. It's $1.65. If you're going to buy some donuts or cookies, go ahead and buy you a token at $1.65 if you so please. No financial advice, because maybe it'll become $5 for you. I'll take that any day. Let's see here. Thank you for saying you appreciate the honesty. I appreciate it. I want to keep doing that. Shook Focus. I flipped 2 VV already using Crypto Pro. Did you make money? I bet you made some money. I'm making money with these horses. I bet you made some money. I'm loving Intimate Project. This will gradually build a major player in SFW. Yes, I do think nothing has changed. People have been asking me about that a lot. I have heard you. I want to talk about this project. I think it's going to grow. I do have an opinion, though. I've talked to all 8 content creators here on YouTube. We have a series of videos we're going to release out. There's some more to adoption than simply throwing money at a project. That's why I never give price predictions, because it's too speculative. I knew that there needed to be time, and I want to talk about this project more. But be honest with you, I want the community of NSFW, if anybody can this out, you got to support the content creators who are bringing this content. I got my whole Twitter account taken away for saying NSFW. That cost me a connection to get to people. I had to start over again. We're doing a horrible job at promoting individuals like myself who are getting you the truth, yet we'll promote BitBoys. I don't get it. NSFW has some things, in my personal opinion, that they should consider when it has to do with their content creators who are getting their information out. That's what I'll talk about in my upcoming video. You're right. We really don't control trends, but we can try to catch the waves early, I guess. I agree. Money makes you able to do more good. I absolutely agree with that. Do you think Matrix NFT is a good buy? Joe 2320, I am not familiar with Matrix. I apologize. There's so many products out there. If you would like to, please, I feel free to reach out to me in one of the comments after live stream, and I will try to go and look that one up. I get a lot of products. I just hadn't heard that one, so I can't help you with that particular one. Crypto Surf, I love crypto. I do too. I truly do. Let's see here. Here's the last one. I flip BB comics. Everything else is collecting for now. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm in a collection phase as well. That's how I look at it. Got shook focus. Something else to think about with racing the horses. When you spend on the upgrades, you raise your VIP status. The bigger the VIP status, the bigger the payout. You can reach a payout of 40 million NFT a day. Woo! And then return, pull out, and stake should you choose. Yes. Look, there are so many ways to make money with this. Everybody, again, right now, I believe my Ape NFT and definitely my Windhorse NFT are the lowest viewed videos I have. And it's some of the most in-depth research I had to do to get it to you. It doesn't hurt me. I'm going to be good. What it does is hurt you if you don't get the opportunity, to get the access, to get the knowledge, to learn how to move in a bear market, bull market. I don't believe in bear markets. We create the market. We say in September, price is going to go down, so therefore it does. We say a product is good, the community does, and we start to buy, and therefore it goes up. We don't want to buy it when the crypto goes down, therefore it goes down. We sell the project when it's low, and it pushed the price down. We say we wanted to go up high, we buy it at high. We say we want to be millionaires, so we have to sell it at some point. When we sell it, it goes down. This is the reality. We create the market. We do it. And yes, there's manipulation. No one's going to get the whales out. I don't look at whale reports. The whales are going to be... I don't care about the whales. I'm still making money. The whales are going to still be there. They don't care about you. But what we can do is huddle together and use this right here. Combine intelligence. And we talk to one another. We have communication. I showed you in my video, I get a lot of negative comments because what people don't want to do is take ownership. And I'm the first one to say it. I am the wrong person. I'll tell you about yourself. I will. And you can tell me what you feel about me, but I'll tell you about yourself, because I believe you're in crypto to make money, because you can do a lot of safer things than crypto. You could do a lot of safer things. The problem is people don't know what to do with me because they're so used to people shilling. This is my example of shilling. Hey guys, this is Underdog Crypto. Have you seen Logitech video cameras, crypto? That's a great project. It's 20,000x. It's 1,000,000x. It's coming. Find my video where I do that. Not one. Since I started, because I got tired of that. Shook Focus Digital talked about that. He got tired of that. I was so sick and tired of these fake people saying fake things. I don't want you to tell me anything. I just want to get the research. Can I make up my own mind? Is that okay? And I felt it would be disrespectful to tell you guys what to think. I figured maybe I just give you research. Not as pretty, not as sexy, but it's true. if I didn't have a dog in the fight. Now, because I'm a businessman, there will be a time where I may ask for an endorsement. I may go to a project. I have approached projects before and I say, hey, you know what? I like the project. I like the utility. I like what you guys do. I think it's a good project. I don't mind putting my name, my brand, my name behind that project. Full transparency. I have no problem with that. It's a capital society. They may look at my project and say, you don't have enough subscribers. Okay. They may look at the project and say, no, we'll go with this person. But here's the thing I noticed. I'm not going to put my name behind something. And when I say, if I say something, I'm going to tell them the truth. And now what I tell them is, I will not shield for your project. If I do talk about the project, I'm going to tell people I'm talking about it. That's number one. I'm going to tell it's endorsed it. Number two, I'm going to give it a true evaluation because it just takes me one time to tell you something not true. Just one. I got 250,000 people who have seen my videos. It takes one time for me to tell you something not true to lose my integrity. Once. That's all I get. It took me a while to build a trust so people know that they can come to this channel and get the truth. With these projects, that's why I said I don't have a love for them. These projects want to tell you the marketing aspect, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if there comes a point, it's kind of a conflict of interest if you're taking more money and you're not willing to tell the truth. I'm only willing to do an endorsement if I'm willing to give people the same research and I'm in alignment with what the project's doing. Because at the end of the day, I want people to win. It doesn't mean no good for people to lose. And if you're losing, I'm losing too. So we're in this thing together. Let's see what else we got here. I just found you. I'm watching. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate you finding me. And I hope that this information is helpful to you. Let's go through the rest of it. Look, Phantom Beat, he's been a long time watcher, I believe, since the very beginning as well. I was going through and scraping everything I could to see where I can buy more of Ape NFT. I don't say I'm bullish on anything. I don't do technical analysis. I do research analysis. And the bounce back, in my opinion, I got to say that. I got to say, in my opinion, the bounce back is going to be beautiful. Right now, I'm looking at the market. I'm actually happy. I'm over my time. It's 6 minutes over my time. I'm truly happy the market's down. But the bounce back to this, guys, pay attention. Ape NFT went all the way up to 7654, something like that. I mean, it dropped a couple. It dropped to zero. It just went up quite high. I'll put that in another video. Look at my first look. I talk about the price action in my first look video. When I see things down this far because Bitcoin is the driver and it's not real, I call it a suppressed asset. I've been in this position way too many times. Suppressed assets are beautiful things. Beautiful. You can't see the money, so you don't make the investment. It hurts. I know. It's hard, right? It's hard. Right now, you got $100. I can't even tell you what to do with it. I can't. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot tell you. And I won't. I take $100. I look at it and I can't keep it in my pocket. Not that I spend it. I say, can I survive on $20 this week? Can I put $80 on the projects that are down? Acropolis, I talked about that. It's underneath 2 pennies. Shiba Inu, look where it's at right now. Tailcoin, look where it's at right now. B Pro, look where it's at right now. But people won't buy. They're so afraid and because they don't know where the bottom is. I don't need to know the exact bottom. It's low enough for me that I can think that if it just goes up back to the 30%, I'm gaining 30%. If I had $100, I gained $30. If I had $1,000, I gained $300. If I had $10,000, what's that? $3,000? Look, it's the law of numbers. So right now, say thank you, Bitcoin. Thank you for giving me another opportunity to get back to where I could win. This is where I win at, folks. And let's see here. We got, I run a trading card store and am trying to liquidate all my inventory and buy into Web3 DeFi NFTs. A lot less overhead and space. Oh, that's really smart. Really smart. That makes sense. You know, I'm reading this and I think in my community, we talked about money pooling with Safe Haven. I talked about that for my first project. I talked about with Safe Haven. And you have this person here who's talking about they run a trading card store. Community members, that's new member to the community. maybe this is an opportunity for other people to communicate. Let's talk. Now, I'm telling you, you don't know anybody. We don't know anybody, so don't let somebody steal your money. But when we have members in the community who they're already in business and they're moving to the space, maybe you got the assets. Maybe they have the company. Maybe there's some smart contracts you can be made. Maybe there's business opportunities. We got to go find the money. The money's not going to find you. So keep that in mind. Look at that, folks. Start thinking. BTT also. See, Phantom Beat's trying to get me excited. It's 10 minutes afterwards. I'm going to close this out in 2 minutes, but he's trying to get me excited. BitTorrent redenomination is huge. BitTorrent is behind the scenes so quiet. Shh, so quiet. Tron is going to surprise a lot of people, in my personal opinion. What they're doing from a research standpoint, what I'm seeing on paper, it's crazy. The connections are crazy. I'm just so excited. And I try not to get excited because I don't want to get excited. But after the research is done and I look at it spread out, if it happens the way it looks, it's going to be great. It's a suppressed asset. Have you ever sent money through Tron? You know how fast it is? How do you think they get the NFTs from one place to another? It's a file sharing cryptocurrency. It's the one of the first in the space, and it's good, and it's fast, and it's secure. You can't mine Tron. So anybody says they're mining Tron, proof of work, that is not true. That is a scam. And I don't care if you don't like Justin Sun. Justin Sun is the equivalent of Elon Musk in that regard, that people just love Justin Sun or they hate Justin Sun. I don't care. I'm talking about the project. I'm staying focused. Tron is fast, cheap, and it's behind a lot of connections. Just imagine if you get you some Wink Tron, Ape NFT, and you sit on it for a year, 2 years, and then it blows up your bank account for less than a few pennies. Phantom, don't get me started. I don't want to talk about that one today. Don't get me started. I waste so much time taking pictures and organizing and going through cards and really profit time not work. Woo! Look, I'm trying to get off this live stream but y'all keep dropping these nuggets. This is a business owner. He said it. He was a business owner. Let's bring it up again. I run a trading card store, and I'm trying to liquidate all inventory. This is how I research. This is a real person in the real world. I didn't make him up. He said he found the community. He runs a trading card store. He's telling you the problem. Technology must resolve the problem. And look what he said here. I waste so much time taking pictures and organizing and going through cards. He's giving you the problem. He tells you the business. What crypto project can resolve that problem? That is how I keep finding these things. You guys, the community, will tell you exactly what's going on if you just want to listen to it. But hype will flood and bias you. So if you have someone who just hypes up stuff, you can't hear it. It's too much noise. But now we got a real person telling us a real problem. So somebody should be thinking, hey, he runs a trading card company. This is his problem. Let me go research and see who does that. BTT, BitTorrent. A lot of these projects are doing this. Who can resolve this business problem? Because he's not the only one having it. Something to think about, folks. I'm going to go do my homework. Ape NFT. Thank you. Share Ape NFT and Windhorse NFT on your social media circles so that everyone can say that you told them first. If it's 2 years from now, let it be. I'm going to say right now, I think Ape NFT is a 3 to 5 year hold. 3 to 5 years. If it so happens to blow up your bank account this year, so be it. But Underdog Crypto, I believe, based on what I'm saying, is a slow, tricky one that's going to go all the way to the top slowly. And that's okay with me because in 3 years, I want to have money that I didn't think about that I did today to get. All right, guys, I'm going to close out in 1 minute. So let me get through these. BAX is crazy low. BAX is crazy low. Something to look out for, too. Jason Hool and PolyX2, yes. One of my favorite people, Miss Monroe. Tron is super fast and secure, sending it the fastest I have seen it yet. See, she did. You see what she did to me? She get me hyped. I'm trying not to get hyped. I hate getting hyped about projects, but after I do the research, I can do what I need to do. Tron is the fastest I've seen, and I didn't know it was that fast, and it's very secure. It's stupid fast. People don't want to pay Ethereum fees. I don't know why anybody would use Ethereum or any other project to transfer if you just send something through Tron. It's instantaneous. Is that a word? Instantaneous? Yes. It's great. Let's see. I hope I meet Stud other meet other millionaires backspace. That'd be great. And last but not least, QNT, XRP, XDC will make millionaires by 2025. All right. I hear you. I hear you. And I like the GOAT too. I like that. I bet with the GOAT. I like that. All right, I'll remember your name. I like your icon the most. I'm going to have to bite your style because Indigo Saint goes by the GOAT, and I like that. So, can we make a compromise? Can I make something that's similar to your icon? Because I think that would be awesome. Let me say this though. I bet with the GOAT, I'm really cool about what you said. I think that's great, and thank you for the super chat very much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate everything that you do. Thank you. It takes a lot of time, but let's talk about what you said here. I bet the GOAT. Do me a favor. A part of this community I want people to do is not just say something, show us. Now, this is not a challenge to you, but I challenged my community last year. I have a video that says pre-search before you research. I want you to consider looking at that video, and I want you to consider putting into writing why through research without, that say that you're doing research without doing research, without saying that these are going to do well. Show me in research. If you can do that, it makes you do the work to show you why. Don't use other people's videos. And this is not a challenge to you, this is for everybody. Because if you can show the people the research, it forces you to remove the hype. Go to my pre-search to research, watch that video. All right. And okay, hey, y'all say he said go for it. I love that icon. I don't go live often, but this weekend, and I went over my time. I apologize, folks. Thank you for sticking with me. This weekend, I got a lot in store for you. Let me tell you what I got going on. I should have said at the beginning. This weekend, I'm planning on going live with Blackrue Investing again. The person who gave us that news about the Zed run, about the Chicken Derby, in September of 2021. Give that man credit. Go to his channel, Blackrue Investing. He's been a mentor of mine since I started his channel. He is a magnificent. I'm going to go live with Impon Akpon with Blackrue Investing, and we're going to be talking about some things about scams and things that be seen going on. It's going to be a surprise. I want you to tune in for that. I have collaborations with 8 content creators in Intimate Token. A guy named Rhino, who's a content creator, said that he wanted to organize something, so I'm trying to jump in and take the lead on that. The reason I haven't released those videos because there's nothing new in the roadmap, and I do not create news. I only report what I find and research. But I do have people who want to hear my personal perspective about things I've been seeing that that doesn't sit well with me. I will talk about that. So that's going to be coming up, and some things that I think that will happen as well. So you get the good and the bad. Also, we'll be getting another podcast. We're going to start doing Twitter Spaces. So we'll be doing Twitter Spaces here soon. It's just going to be voice, and we're going to try that out. Indigo Saint he's going to be added to the CIC, the Crypto Intelligence Committee, after release of his song at the end of the month. We're going to be doing a watch party, and he's going to be part of that. Everything music and music NFTs, the things he's been doing for years is magnificent. What he's doing now is going to change everything for the people who are actually supportive. This is your opportunity. Show it. I have that coming. And then I will be releasing a video where I'm going to announce the winners of our Legacy Challenge. You're going to win a time with your boy. It's going to be a paid course. I have paid courses coming forward for things, cybersecurity, investigations, open source intelligence, a lot of stuff, forensics, multimedia forensics. I'm teaching you how to do some of the things I do and how to apply it to any market, even if it's not crypto. And so some people are going to be getting that as well. And the courses will be available. You'll be able to get a certificate of completion from my company, and also a certificate of completion from an affiliate company that I will be helping to do that training for, or I should do the training for. And I'm going to be doing it in a way that no one else is doing. So if you see someone bite my style, say that was Underdog Crypto, because people always try to bite your style. And so that's what we got. Last 2 quick thoughts on PR. I know we're going live with RDBD. Yes, got to talk about that. He is part of the 8 content creators that are going to be talking about that. So he might be doing his own collaborations with different individuals on there. I did tell him in the last live view, I would love to talk about some of the things. We haven't worked out that piece yet. But if that's something he would like to do, I would like to bring that to you. And that is not a part of the 3 videos I'm going to do for you that I promised. This will be separate. So I want to bring that to you. And a black investor. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but hit me up in my comments and we can talk. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, Dang It Boy. I really appreciate that. Honestly do. I understand that, you know, everything that we give and for knowledge, I take it and I appreciate it. I do a lot with what I can do to help other people. And I take that very seriously. So thank you very much. Well, folks, I've been here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, before you go, let's see, what was your guy's name? So Crypto Pro for all things VV, Blackrue Investing for all things, Impon Acpine, he's our metaverse and NFT expert. He's an accountant. He's an actual professor. And the mentor was Blackrue Investing. That's who I've been riding with before I had a channel. His folks, if you just go back, I think my videos are pretty good, but if you go back at Blackrue Investing, I have no idea. He's like cryptocurrency, why he doesn't have like 1 million followers. Seriously, I have made so much money, so much money following that information, so much freaking money following that information. You know, only thing I can say is he doesn't give me any financial advice. He just talks from his place of genius, which is stock trading and crypto. And I listen to every video. It's so much content there. And so, yeah. So I definitely think you should look at Blackrue Investing. And, oh, thank you very much, Ms. Moreau. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Much appreciated and much respect. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you very much. This weekend, the live view, I'll be announcing the winners to that. Check out my upcoming videos. Please, if you watch this video and you get through 1 hour and 20 minutes, share the Ape NFT and Win a Horse NFT. Just share it on your Twitter. Share it on your social media. It does me no good for it not to be seen. I'm not making money off this, people. Even if I was, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But I'm trying to tell you that this is an opportunity for your kids to bring in, what, 35 bucks a day, maybe 20 bucks a day, 10 bucks a day. Teach them entrepreneurship. We're buying Jordans. We're doing all this other stuff. Give them something that can make them money, even if it's a little bit of money. Could you not use 300 bucks extra a month? Is that not valuable anymore? I can't tell you what to do. It's against the law. I just don't understand why more people aren't seeing that, one, your money has an opportunity to not go down. Right now, the market is blood. So keep that in mind. Your videos will be trained people amidst years from now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I hope it does that for you. I look forward to launching that piece. Everything's really almost done. The only thing I'm waiting on is a little bit of legalities. Someone tried to steal my persona online. People still do that. Try to trademark Underdog Crypto, trademark my websites. There are scammers out there. So if you see someone asking you for money, go Google Underdog Crypto. You know what I look like, and everything I'll say will be in my videos. So I don't want to release my videos or my training and let anybody get scammed because they think they're talking to me. I will never ask you for money. If you participate in one of my trainings, you will see me live. And so you'll know you're talking to me. And if it's for a cost, then it'll be facilitated through the normal mechanisms of commerce. It will not be a WhatsApp. It will not be in a Telegram. That is not the way I do business. I don't ask for a dime from you. I just ask you to take the time to look through it. So, folks, I got to go tonight. And I do want to say thank you, everybody. I like that. I like that. I will be releasing some things too. Check out Indigo Saint. If you hadn't seen them, hashtag Indigo Saint, hashtag Friends of Indigo. To the top is our anthem. This is a 3T movement, to the top. I am here with you on this journey. I want to retire people. I want you to change your life. I want you to see the power of what happens when we come together as a community. All right, that's all I got, folks. I'm going to end it with Indigo Saint. Until next time, this has been your boy, Underdog.
Yo, underdog crypto. Flipping my bank account. To flip the bag, made it flip like a flip phone. Underdog.